too. So he's sometimes in an enclosed car.
Sure.
So it can't be something that's too overdone. Now.
But it makes him confident.
Yes.
And
Jackie just said, she goes, yes, right, it seals the deal. Right. We got to keep him cool, especially down here in Florida. Jackie was just talking about the Pheromone. This is the world's most precious perfume. And when I say that, we have pure perfume in here. This sells for $600 the ounce. This is a half-ounce size. We used to do a dram, which was an 1/8 of an ounce.
That's right.
And that was always like the exciting time every year at the holidays. Marilyn only does this for us at the holidays. You're getting this today, $69.95. You have $300 worth of perfume. Not eau de toilette, not eau de parfum, pure perfume. And then we are also going to give you, I want to make sure that I'm able to, there we go.
That's a collectible, and we look forward to those collectible bottles. Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that pretty?
Look at the beautiful facets, and that's a lovely way. You can pour a little of the perfume from that little...
And it does come with the...
There's a little...
There we go. So there we go. I wanted to make sure that you can see it. But this also comes in its own individual gift box, and it will have a little satin ribbon kind of tying that off in the front. If you know somebody who collects perfume bottles, this is really beautiful to give as a gift. Just put a little red bow around the outside, or a little green bow, or a blue bow, whatever it is that you feel most confident with.
And then that little funnel that Kathy just moved over, you have that so you can fill your beautiful collectible bottle.
Now, $69.95. And if we can show you our price breakdown, because not only are you receiving that, because that's going to be for the special times when you just want to touch just a little bit, but then we also have the 1.7 ounce. That sells for $70. So for the cost of the entire collection, if you just went to the department stores today and bought the Pheromone Eau de Parfum, it's $70 individually on its own. You also get $300 worth of pure perfume. You also get the triple body butter, which is another $25 value. We are not including in that price the gorgeous glass perfume bottle with the black gift box.
And you can't buy a perfume bottle like that. You can't, they're just so difficult to find. And I know so many of you like the collection, and you've emailed me, and you've called, and you've said, I want my wonderful classic little perfume bottle, and that's what we have for you. So it's my pleasure to share it with you, because I believe every woman's birthright is to own a beautiful perfume and to know how it feels when you put and apply a perfume, because it's very different. There's a sensual feeling with perfume other than with eau de parfum, which is a little lighter. But you still get this, the scent. However, this is truly a wonderful experience, living life to its fullest.
Now, Marilyn, tell us about Pheromone, because this is your baby. This is the very first one.
What began.
And how many years has Pheromone been around?
Oh, she's just about 33 now. However, it took me 7.5 years to create her. And I did this because I was frustrated. I went to Egypt finally to have recipes from the walls of Egyptian temples translated from hieroglyphs to English and then replicated. And those were ingredients that those people used 5,000 years ago. And it's hard to believe that we can enjoy that, but that's what's made Pheromone so special, because there isn't anything quite like Pheromone. And when you wear this, you'll understand what I say. And you hear ladies call and say, people just compliment me. She still carries that wonderful, tenacious feeling about her that people follow you and want to know what you're wearing. And of course, a compliment is worth $1,000, isn't it?
And you get to experience this for $17.49. You think about those exclusive fragrances and that pure perfume. It's rare to be able to have that absolutely wonderful, rich, pure perfume. And there's a different feeling when you put on pure perfume. It truly is. I mean, as beautiful and wonderful and rich as, you know, eau de toilettes and eau de parfums are, when you put on a pure perfume, it elevates you and makes you feel even that much more special. It makes you feel different. It makes you feel rich and warm and sexy and to be
fulfilled and really fulfilled.
This was always my gift to myself. Every year at the holiday time, I used to always go in and I would buy your pure perfume. I think especially in the winter time, we kind of need that. And when you need that little something extra, it's just really good. This is also a fragrance that Marilyn had this on, and I had it on one day, and I hugged her. I was like, oh, do you have a new fragrance? And she said to me, she said, no, I have on Pheromone. And I said, but it smells different. And she explained to me that it's going to react different. And I know all fragrances do that, so where you might love something on someone else, it actually brings out the best in each one of you. This isn't one you can spray into the air and then smell it and realize how it's going to smell. It reacts with your body's own chemistry.
Right. And you are
that's
very
really,
unique.
really good and really sexy. But it brings out like all the different notes that are in here. When Marilyn let me kind of smell all the individual notes, one of the ones that I fell in love with was Faux TTA. And she goes, oh, she goes, you're a little spicier.
Only Kathy would pick that up.
That's the sexual stimulant was the one that I fell in love with. I know.
One of the costliest ones, ingredients in the fragrance. That's what she picked.
That was the one that I picked, but that's why we love to hear from you. What is it that you love? If you love Pheromone, you know the Pure Perfume, this is the only opportunity to get it. This is a $300 size of the Pure Perfume. The Pure Perfume does not come in a gorgeous perfume bottle like this. We are giving you the perfume bottle. We're also giving you the little funnel. You can place that inside there. You also have the rich body butter, and if you want to still be lavish with it, or if one of your friends says, oh gosh, you smell so good, instead of, sharing your Pure Perfume, you do have the 1.7 ounce of an eau de parfum, which is also much more expensive.
It is concentrated,
We're not including this in the value. You have almost a $400 value, not including the gorgeous glass perfume bottle. That is a separate piece that comes along in here, and $17.49 allows you to try it. The individual ingredients that are in here, Marilyn, because there are
179 of them.
Wow.
And 7 of them are actually documented on ancient papyrus. And so they are ingredients that you just have no idea, but then we don't know what your body will actually do. You become the conductor of the orchestra, and it won't be the same on Kathy as it will on you. And that's what makes pheromones so unique, because it is linear. And it's not just a fresh green, and it's not just a fruity, and it's not just an oriental. It's an amazing balance of 179 natural ingredients, but we don't know which one is going to evoke something special on you.
And you will find that. And men notice this. Women notice this.
Women do as well, yes.
And when you put it on, there's a certain level of confidence that almost comes and exudes from you. You just kind of
And you almost begin to
up.
Expect compliments. Yes.
It makes you feel good, and that's what we want you to do. But you do have Pure Perfume that is included in here. So you do have the spray, but then also that wonderful ritual of putting on a Pure Perfume is such a good feeling, too. That Pure Perfume, there's nothing quite like it.
No, nothing. And the feel of it, you'll just feel the difference. The perfume has a little more substance to it because, of course, it's not cut with alcohol. So you have something really gentle and consistent, and also something that's going to make you feel really, really elegant. And I have had people call me who have said, this makes me feel confident. This makes me feel very special, very elegant, very regal, very rich. But that's what this is about, and it's your birthright to be able to feel that way. So here is certainly an affordable way to try Pheromone. And with all of these wonderful advantages.
And just with that little glass touch, too.
Isn't that just so feminine?
Seals shut, and then you remove that out.
And there's a little silicone closure there, so
just
it
a little touch.
Helps keep it very, very airtight and secure.
Yes,
and
so it and then it does press down. It does have a very nice seal. I was being kind of careful, trying not to put too many fingerprints on there because I wanted you to see how lovely this gorgeous glass bottle is. That's beautiful crystal design. $69.95. $85 was the HSN pricing, and we'd love to hear from those of you who have been loving Pheromone for years. Jackie from Tennessee called us. She shared her personal experience. If you're calling and you want the product, order the product, hold on the line, and say hello to us. We'll make sure that you do have an opportunity to get it because it is just beautiful. But on 4 flex payments, free shipping, handling. Marilyn is only here for 1 day. So this is it. If you are looking for
a
really
reason,
special value.
isn't this just an amazing, wonderful value show for the holidays? And it's my pleasure to share it with you.
Well, we adore you, and we love having Marilyn here. We don't get to have her here enough. I know we had, on our beauty day, we had little pop-ins of you, but many of you who've been waiting for Marilyn's big fragrance show, for her big Christmas visit, her big holiday visit, this is your big holiday visit. Look at everything that you're receiving.
And this is almost the traditional.
This is the one I truly believe that we all wait for every single
that
year.
Collectible bottle.
And then you're also getting pure perfume, the perfume bottle. You also get this $70 size.
That's right, the eau de parfum.
Of the eau de parfum. And an eau de parfum is different from an eau de toilette.
It is, indeed. It's really a concentration very close to the perfume. And we consider in the industry 12% to be an eau de parfum. My eau de parfum has 25% of the actual essential oil. So there's quite a difference. So you know why the quality...
Double what's expected, more than double what's expected.
But it should last, and I believe that we are expecting something special, and we should have that special something, and it should do something for us, and we should get compliments, Kathy.
Now, we only brought in right at 1,100 of these. I think it was like 1,111 when I checked. I was like, yo, I'm there. We are closing in on half of our quantity already ordered. That does not take into consideration the almost 400 of you that are now calling in. I'd hate to see you miss out on it. That pure perfume. I used to have to call Marilyn's Institute because we just did the dram, and that was the 1/8 ounce size, and I wanted to have the pure perfume.
And you enjoyed that.
I did. Yep. So every year, it was like that treat, because Marilyn taught me that you're never fully dressed until you put on your fragrance.
That's right.
And this was the one for me that when you have a job interview, or when you're going out on a new date, you're meeting somebody new, and you want something to really make you feel confident. It way too many times became the one that I wore to the principal's office, and not me personally. You know, somebody said, they're like, "Oh, you talk about your kids are like perfect." I go, "Oh, you want me to tell you the real side?"
She's been there so often.
That's what I said. I go
with her perfume.
It is a little, disarming for them. I always say, I go, "Oh, you know my Facebook kids, right? What we print on Facebook and things that are all the friendly and all the happy and all the good stuff." But we know that there are times when we really need to pick ourselves up. And Marilyn has taught me more than anybody that when times are tough and when things get you down, you got to just kind of kick it back up in gear, and you got to walk out and you have to present the face. This is a woman who walks the walk that she talks. I remember her selling an umbrella one time, and she said that you just spritz the underside of the umbrella. And I thought, I believe that. I believe Marilyn spritzes the inside of her umbrella as she's walking down the street, and you have this wonderful, I could just see it just like,
you either have a great day or you have a silly day.
Yes.
So you might as well have a great day. And Pheromone does that. It really it puts the little air in your tires. And you know the word pheromone means an organic substance used to communicate, which is what fragrance is all about, a form of silent communication. She has certainly communicated over the years for all of us.
Oh, we have heard
We've
stories.
had babies named after her.
Marriage proposals, on and on and on, in the elevator, not getting the groceries put away.
That's right.
Name it.
That's right.
We've definitely heard those stories. For Flex payments, $17.49. As long as you get the ice cream in the fridge, it's okay. It doesn't matter.
The ice cream will melt, but I'm here with my perfume.
Yes. Right. And you feel fun and you feel sexy. This is truly a fragrance that is about confidence.
And by the way, I had men in mind when I created this fragrance, and men enjoy this fragrance very much, as do women.
33 years for a fragrance to last in the industry.
And continue to evoke compliments is really a phenomenon.
It's basically unheard of. If you can think of, I could probably name three, maybe that might have that kind of staying power. That's it.
That's right.
I was going to say, I cannot name a handful.
Nothing really lasts more than a year, generally speaking. So you get a new fragrance and it only lasts for a year. But this little girl has been so stoic. She's right there and she doesn't disappoint us. And I do think she's a little magical. I really do.
Yes, and Marilyn we're going to welcome in Shirley, who's calling us from Pennsylvania. Shirley, great to have you here with us. Is this our wonderful Shirley?
This is one of the original angels from Marilyn.
I was just going to say, is this our angel,
Shirley? Oh, hello.
How many years have you been shopping with Marilyn and wearing her fragrances?
Since 1995.
God bless you.
And I just purchased, my brother and I purchased my mother the Destiny, a spirit, the perfume, de-perfume. And we were going to give it to her for Christmas, but as soon as we seen how gorgeous the bottle was, we had to give it to her right away.
So she gets a double present. That's really nice.
And she got me the Pheromone Breeze, but she's not going to give it to me until Christmas.
Oh, that's lovely, Shirley.
But I have
Thank you.
your Bombshell perfume. I have every kind of perfume that you have.
Oh, what a lovely angel you are. Thank you so
and
very
you know what? I miss you, Marlena. She does such a wonderful presentation when she's on. And I want to wish you and your family and Kathleen a very Merry Christmas and a healthy, Happy New Year.
And we
to you
wish
all.
you also a happy Christmas. We really do. It's
And
really
would you
a
say
good
hello
time.
to my mom? She's watching. Her name's Dorothy.
Dorothy, we wish you a happy holiday and what a lovely family you have. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you
what
so
a
much.
nice
And
call.
have a blessed day.
Thank you. You as well, too, Shirley.
Thank you, Shirley.
So nice to be able to hear, because I still remember, I think Shirley might have been my very first phone call that I had with you. Might have been, because every single time, whenever I reference you, I always reference Shirley, and I wondered if she would call in today. So Shirley, we do thank you very much for your call.
We do.
But Shirley's been shopping with Marilyn here on HSN for 20 years. Coming back, she took that leap of faith, just like so many of you are doing
That's right,
now.
and something had to happen, Kathy. It had to be good. You had to put something on and say, wow, this is really nice.
Right, we can talk about a fragrance that's a classic that's been around for 30 years, that is the world's most precious perfume. It sells for $600 the ounce. I want to just share with you right here, $600 for an ounce.
And that's
Shirley
half an
would
ounce.
remember because we did the drams, which were 1/8 of an ounce. This is a half of an ounce.
Of the
this
pure
is
perfume.
$300. If we could show you that price breakdown one more time, because we're well over 50% of our quantity now spoken for. We have fewer than 500 of the, well, with the number of you calling in, we have about 300 maybe left. But that Pheromone perfume alone is $300 just for that. The crystal bottle that's in here, that beautiful
What would that cost
perfume
you, Kathy?
bottle.
You couldn't possibly.
I don't think you could touch it for what we're actually charging
Oh, no, for the whole
entire
set.
collection.
That's right.
Now, the fragrance alone, the eau de parfum, is $70 at the department stores. And you can get it, and you go to the stores, but you're not going to get the collection. You're not going to get the entire set. Maybe you might get a body butter with it at that $70 price point. You are not getting the pure perfume. I used to have to call Marilyn's Institute and get it directly from her institute. It's something that I treated myself to.
But it made a difference in your life.
It did.
In the way you felt.
Because there's something different about putting on a pure perfume. It's really different. It's a luxury that I think most of us don't get to experience, but once you experience it, you absolutely
You're never the same.
Get it. And a lot of fragrances, by the way, are never available in a pure perfume.
Very few people make a perfume.
Few people make an eau de parfum.
Because it's so costly, sure.
Even the eau de parfums are very, very high. But the reason being is because Marilyn produces and makes so many of these. I'm going to recommend that you get this set, but if you do want to get just the body butter, we also